Hello guys, Roman here, and today we will create a classic BattleTech terrain builder. We will create a stackable self-locking tiles, and with these tiles you would be able to assemble any hill and disassemble it after your game. I already have a variant of this tile on my Colts 3D profile, so check the link in the description. Let's start with general file. We'll delete this as usual. Shift-A to add mesh cylinder. I will zoom out. Here we have an options for our cylinder. We will go with 6 vertices and 19 mm radius. And we have our hex. Press tab to enter edit mode. 3 for face editing. Select this face. Press X and V to delete the face and all the edges around it. Select this face and here bring it to 0. Now we can save our project, Command or Control S, and let's call it Builder. Click here on that icon for top-down view, and I will show what we want to do. We want to make a key here, and a gap here, like a puzzle, to make our tiles self-locking. Let's undo that. And I will select another instrument. Press 1 for vertices editing, select all these vertices, X and V to delete them, we need only this edge, 2 for edges editing, and we will subdivide this edge, OK, 1 for vertices editing, and we will bring it to 3. Press Shift S for snapping menu and set cursor to selected. Press tab to exit edit mode, Shift A for add, mesh and a circle. Here you see the circle is added where our cursor is. We will go with 0.6 here. We will zoom in. Now go to the edit mode tab and we will delete all the vertices of the top half of our circle, X and V. Click here, select this vertex, Shift S for snapping, cursor to selected, exit edit mode, right click here and set origin to the 3D cursor. Now we need to switch on snapping. We will snap to vertex, click here center, OK, G to move, and we will snap to this vertex. Let's add another circle, Shift A for adding menu, mesh and a circle. We will go with 0.4 for radius. I will zoom in, tap to edit it, and we will delete the bottom half of the vertices, X and V. OK, select this vertex, Shift S for snapping, cursor to selected, tap to exit edit mode, right click, and we will set origin to 3D cursor. Now we can move it, G, and it will snap here. We will also move it a little bit, plus 0.1. Now we will shrink our half circles on Y-axis. Go here and enter 0.75. And here also 0.75. Now select all the meshes, here, here and here. This one is active, it has yellow outline, and press Command or Control on Windows J to join these objects together. Tap for editing, we will zoom in, and I will select this and this vertex, press F to create an edge for these vertices. Also we will delete the duplicate vertex here, A to select all, M for merging, and B by distance. As you can see, we deleted the vertex. Now we can delete this one, X and V, we don't need it. And I will make some magic here, A for select all, mesh and symmetrize. As you can see, we create the mirror for this part here. Let's adjust our camera a little bit, zoom in. But now we need to move this part here, and we will mirror this part because we need a shape to go something like here. Let's do that. I will change my tool, select this one. Here select bounding box center, so we would transform only this part. Mesh, mirror and Y local. Okay, we have our part mirrored. Now press G to move this part, X to lock it on X axis, and we will drag it here. Here enter -2. It's the sum of this diameter, it's 1.2, plus this diameter, it's 0.8. Let's connect these two vertices, select them and press F. 2 for edge mode, and we will get rid of this one, X and E. Select this part, and we will move it a little bit on Y axis. G to move, Y to lock it on Y axis. Move it here, and we will go with 0.3 to create a small tolerance. Let's zoom out. We have our pieces. Now A for select all, mesh and symmetrize it. And we will go from +Y to -Y, from here to here. And as you can see, we have our shape. 1 for vertices editing. Select these edge vertices, press F to connect them, and do here the same. Tap to exit edit mode. And now we need to restore our hex shape. I will show you how to restore this hexagonal shape within Array. To do so, we need to bring our cursor back, Shift S for snapping menu, cursor to world origin, Shift A, and we will add an empty plane axis. And now here, we will add an array modifier. We will go with object offset here. We'll select our empty. So our array will build around this empty. And here we will go with 120 degrees. So as you can see, we added another segment that is rotated by 120 degrees. And let's go with 3 here. And we have restored our hexagonal shape. Let's apply this modifier. You can apply it clicking here, or you can just press Command or Control A when your cursor is on this title bar. Let's set this back to 0, because it can potentially cause some problems. Tap to enter the edit mode here, select all, and merge by distance, M and B. As you can see, we removed some duplicates here. Press F to create a face. And now we will inset our face to create our wall's thickness. Press I for inset, and we will go with 1.6. Don't worry about these artifacts, we will clean this mess. 3 for face editing, X and F. We'll go to the top-down view again. We'll select all of this, X and F. And let's do it again because something left, X and F. Let's zoom in here. 1 for vertices editing. Here select snapping to edges. Select this one. Press GG to move it along this edge. And put it here. Now we can also select these ones and merge them at last. Now select all of this and this. Merge and collapse. Now we'll adjust position of this one. Press G. Move it somewhere here. And we have clean shape now. Let's move right. And we will do the same here. Select this, GG. Move it here. Select these vertices. Merge at last. Now we can select all of this. Merge and collapse. This one goes here also, merge it last. And we can adjust position for this vertex. Move it somewhere here. Now we will symmetrize our mesh again. A, mesh symmetrize. We are going from plus y to minus y. 2 for edge editing, and we will get rid of these two edges, X and E, to dissolve them. Let's restore our hex shape for our profile. Tap to exit edit mode. We will add array. We will go with object offset. We will select empty here. We are going with 120 here. 3 segments. We will apply it. Then we will set back to 0 here. Press tab to enter the edit mode. And we will delete the possible duplicate vertices. A, merge and by distance. And as you can see, we removed 12 vertices. So now we have our walls profile ready, and we can make profile for insert part. I also want to make a small tolerance here for insert part to make our tiles to stack easier. And now we can select this perimeter, hold Option or Alt, click this edge, and we have selected this perimeter. Press Shift D to duplicate it, press Escape to leave it in place, then press P to separate it, and S, separate by selection. Now I will hide this mesh pressing here. I will click here to switch the edit mode to our new profile, A to select all, F to create a face, and we will insert this face, press I, and we will go with 1.7 here. Let's clean it up again. 3 for face mode, X and F, select all of this, X and F, and again, X and F, and we have our geometry cleaned. Let's zoom in here. 1 for vertices editing, and let's repeat the process. Select this vertex, GG, move it here, select these ones, merge at last, select all of this, shift this, and this one, merge and collapse, G to adjust the position, and move it somewhere here, zoom out, return to top-down view, move in here, zoom in, select this vertex, GG, move it here, select all of this one last, merge at last, select all of this, merge and collapse, G, and move it somewhere here. And now A to select all, and we will repeat symmetrize from plus y to minus y, 2 for edges editing, and we will get rid of these two edges, X and I, to dissolve them. Let's restore hex profile here. Tap to exit edit mode. We will add Array Modifier, object offset over our empty. We will go with 120 here, 3 segments, apply it, return back to 0, and we will merge possible duplicates. Now we need to select the inner perimeter to create the walls profile for our insert part. Let's hold Option or Alt, and we will start selecting this perimeter. It's selected all at once. Shift D to duplicate it, Escape to leave it in place, P and S to separate it, hide this, editing this, A to select all, F to create a face, I to inset, and we are going with 1.6. 3 to face editing, X and F to delete this. Now we want to get rid of all of that, X and F. Let's clean here, zoom in, top-down view, 1 vertices editing, GG move him here, merge at last, select all of this one last, merge at last, zoom out, we are going here, select this one, G and Y, to move it on Y-axis, move it here, select all of this one last, merge at last. We can do the same here, G and Y, move it here, select this 3, this one last, merge at last. A and B to check if you have duplicate vertices. Tap to exit edit mode. We will add our array modifier once again. We will select object offset, empty here. We are going with 120 here. 3 segments. Apply it. Go back to 0 here. Edit mode and select all, merge by distance. And we have removed 12 vertices here. Now we have all our profiles and we can create our tile. Tap to exit edit mode. I will zoom out. We will bring this one to 24. Tap to enter edit mode, E to extrude it, and we will go minus 1.8 here. This is our insert part. I will delete these faces, X and F. Tab to exit edit mode. We will show this profile. We can move it up to 24 minus 1.8. We can join these meshes together. Select all. Command or Control J. Tap to enter edit mode. A and B to delete duplicate vertices. Tap to exit edit mode. We will show our lowest profile. Select it. Tap to enter edit mode. Select the outer perimeter. 2 for edge mode editing. Hold Option or Alt, click here. We have selected our perimeter. Press E to extrude. Press Z to lock it on Z axis. And we are going with 22.2 here. It's a perfect match. Select inner perimeter, holding Option or Alt. And we will extrude it up to 20. Z to lock it on Z. And here enter 20. Now we can exit edit mode, press tab. We can merge these parts together. Select top part first, this one second. We will merge top to bottom. Command or Control J to merge them. Tap to enter edit mode, A to select all, and merge M by distance B. To remove the duplicate vertices, hold Option or Alt on Windows, click here to select this perimeter. Hold also Shift, click here to add this perimeter to selection. Select Edge, Bridge Edge Loops to create a bridge faces here. As you can see, these bridges are less than 45 degrees overhand, so they could be perfectly printed off FDM printers. Go here and we will check our detail, check all. You can see some errors here. Press A, Shift and N to recalculate normals. We have added a bridge and we have messed our geometry a little bit. Let's check all again. And as you can see, we have 0 errors. And we have overhand face, only that one that are laying on our plater. Tap to exit edit mode. And now we can export our STL. Let's save our project. Command or Control S. File, Export STL. Selection only because we don't need to export this empty. I'm going with builder STL, export. Let's check it out. All good. And let's slice our detail. I'm going with Prussia. Let's add it to the builder plate. And here, you want to go with the lowest layer line you are comfortable, because we are printing some interesting shape here. And with thick layer lines, this shape would be lost. So we are going with 0.15. 0.15. I'm going with 3 perimeters. Slice it. And now we can export it and print it out. So this is the printed tiles. As you can see, I already built a hill with them. Of course, we need some horizontal surfaces, and we'll make them in our next video. Here you can see I missed one tile because I had poor adhesion, so make sure you have a good adhesion or use the brim. Tiles are stacking and self-locking easily, so I can build any hill with them. Happy printing, guys! Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. In our next videos, I will create a cap tile for some top surfaces. I will also create a map tile, so you can build entire maps with our builder. So stay tuned and see you again. Bye!